Hey friend, John McLennan here, and in this video I want to share with you how to play the core as recorded by Eric Clapton on guitar. Now, if this is the first video in this mini series you've seen here on the channel and you like Eric Clapton, you're in luck because I'm posting a brand new song lesson for every single song on his classic album, Slow Hand. Now, in this video, we're going to be diving into track number 6 off this album, The Core, and it has 3 main sections. I'm going to break it down for you step by step. But before we jump into it, if you're new to the channel, I want to give you a gift right away. I put together this awesome fretboard guide that shows you the 5 must-know chords and scales for mapping out your entire fretboard. And this is the system that I use and what I see when I look down at the guitar neck. And this is going to help you learn songs faster, it's going to help you learn riffs faster, and it's going to help you unlock improvising on the guitar. And I want to give it to you completely for free. All you got to do is go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide, or I made it easy for you. Just click the first link down below. All right, well, hope you enjoy that. And with that said, let's get into this song. All right, so the first part we need to learn is this opening riff, and it's all based around 3 chords, an E, an A, and a D. Here's what it sounds like. All right, so we're starting out on, I would think about this E shape here. That's just a standard E, open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. But what we're gonna do is do this hammer-on from the open 4th string to the 2nd fret there. Now, after we do that, we're gonna bounce down with our pick to the 6th string. So it's gonna go, and that's basically an octave there. That's the note E, and that's a low E. Then after that, we'll play just a little up strum there. It's kind of the double stop. I'm playing the 4th and 5th strings, and then just resting in between. So up strum, rest, up strum, rest. So far, hammer, low E, up strum, rest, up strum, rest. Then we're gonna play the low E string, and then we'll strum the E chord, and then go to an A chord like this. So that's our first measure. And rhythmically, I'm using 16th notes there. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and then quarter notes on the end on beats 3 and 4. That's when you hit the E, A. So if I just loop that, then we do the same thing again, but a little variation. We're gonna go, and instead of playing the E chord to the A chord, what we're gonna do is this little lick. And here is where the band goes D, A, but what Clapton does is this little fill. So that's the 5th fret of the 5th string. We're gonna play that note, pull off to 4, and then pull off to open. So it's like a double pull off. Then open 5th string, hammer to the 2nd fret, and then open 4th string. So if I just back up a little bit and put the first part of the riff with that fill, we're gonna go. And then the whole riff sounds like this. Now, Clapton does do a lot of variations on that riff throughout. Like sometimes he won't do the hammer on, and he'll go and kind of pluck each note. But just as a general riff, this is one of the ones that he uses throughout. So what you want to do is just practice looping that around and get comfortable with that riff. So that riff goes over and over for the verses, and that goes through, you know, the first verse, and then the second verse, with which Clapton sings, and then we go to the B section, and this is actually the chord from Beast of Burden. It's the Beast of Burden chord. So what it is it's an E chord here. I'm playing just this triad on strings 4, 3, and 2. I'm barring the 9th fret, but I'm putting my thumb on that 7th fret of the low E string. So it actually is an E with a B in the bass. It's an E over B to a B chord. Now, if that thumb is too hard, just play the top part of that chord like this. And that'll sound great too, or you can add the bass note. We're gonna do that 3 times. Now, rhythmically, I'm playing 1 E and a 2 and. So 2 strums on the E over B, just a down and then an up, and then I do a down on the B chord. 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4 and. One more time. Then here's how we get out of it. We do 2 more times on the lower one of those 2, the D over A to the A. Then we go to a B chord. And this here, I'm playing just at the 2nd fret, 2 on the 5th string, 4, 4, 4, and then muting low E and high E. Then we go into the interlude from there. So to back up this second part all together, starting on this, I'm calling this the B section. This comes out of our. Three times. One more time. Stay there for 2 more times. And then B. All right, now we're at this interlude part, and I love this little riff. It's just sort of an instrumental before we go back to the top. It sounds like this. So what I'm doing here is I'm starting on that B chord. We hit that B, then we do a hammer on from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret on the 5th string. Then grab the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Then do a pull off from 4 to 2. So we sort of reverse what we just did. Then we jump up to the 4th fret of the 3rd string and walk it down. 4, 2, 1. So, here it is slowly. Then we play an A chord. Let that ring. Then we do the same riff again. This time go to an E chord. Then back to the A. Then back to E. But here, instead of playing the E, we kick right back into that intro. It's an awesome segue. So it goes 2, 3, 4, 1. And then we're back into the top. So here's this whole interlude. It's basically just that riff. The first time we go to the A, the second time we go to the E, then we go to the A again on the third time, then the fourth time we connect it back in to the intro. So here's what that sounds like all together. 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4, 1 E and a. A, 2, 3, 4, 1. A, 2, 3, 4, 1. Intro. So those are the 3 sections you need to know: the main riff, the B section, and the interlude. So rewind the video, make sure you have those parts down, and then when you're ready, try and play along with the original recording. Jam along with Clapton. It's so fun. And to help you even more, be sure to pick up my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the connection between the chords and the scales. So when Clapton is doing a little fill off of the chord, you'll be able to know what chord that is sounding as and how to put these riffs together and make up your own. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below as my gift to you. As always, hope you're enjoying this series, and for more Eric Clapton, be sure to check out this video next.